guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kat. This is my second video of this series. For those of you who don't know, I'm a self-published fantasy author and I'm sharing my self-publishing journey from writing to publishing next July, Lord willing, with you guys on these videos. Today's video will be brief. I want to talk to you about NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writing Month, which is the month of November, and just tell you about how my current work in progress came to be so that you know when I talk about the work in progress in future videos what I'm talking about. I joined NaNoWriMo 8 years ago. This year in November is my 8th time participating in National Novel Writing Month. There is an organization called NaNoWriMo.org by the Office of Letters and Light. You can look it up. I'll put the link in the description below, where they give you free accountability and encouragement in a large group of people internationally to write a novel and or 50,000 words in the month of November. You can do that with a brand new novel, on a brand new, never typed, never planned piece of work, or you can pick up on a novel you've been working on or rewrite. It just has to be 50,000 new words within the month of November. My current work in progress, which we're going to call VTTF for now, and then I'll release the title later. VTTF was my 2015 or 16 NaNoWriMo novel. So it's been, I started that book for the very first time, no planning. I got inspired from a dream. I wrote this story during the month of November mostly. The finished version of this story was 120,000 words long, give or take. It's now been cut down to about 99,000 words and will probably be cut down more when my editor sends it back to me. That was my unplanned, just writing straight through version. Every day in the month of November that year, I wrote something for this book. Like I said, it was a dream. It was a dream about a young woman who is a queen of her people, human in a mystical fantasy world with lots of other creatures like centaurs and fauns, and a pentagram appeared in the sky, and creatures started to fall down, and an evil queen wanted to send those creatures to overthrow the world. So that story was what launched me into NaNoWriMo that year. If you're doing NaNoWriMo this year, congratulations, keep going, don't quit. I did not win that year of my NaNoWriMo novel, I don't believe. I didn't finish the rest of it until December or January because I went out of town to Japan at the very end of November 2016. NaNoWriMo definitely pushed me in that direction. So the point of this video is to let you know NaNoWriMo is here. It started this week. Join, join, join. My very first NaNoWriMo novel that I won, meaning that I wrote 50,000 words in that month, I didn't start for like 5 days. And I was 5 days late. I'd never even heard of NaNoWriMo. And then I started writing it, and then it just built up momentum because I was so passionate about the story, and before I knew it, I was done with my 50,000 words. So even if you're late, you can still join. Even if you don't know if you can get the 1,700 words a day, it's like 1,667 to do the journey, you can still give it a shot. Even if you don't make it and you get the participant badge, which is no shame in having, because some people don't try at all and some people are too busy, which I totally respect, to try. If you get the participant badge, that's something that you can say you did for your novel. But I personally have already self-published a novel from my NaNoWriMo years back in college, and this will be my first one to do long-term, as in I'm going to get it edited professionally. I'm going to get it marketed professionally. I'm going to do all of this with you guys. But before I can launch into a series where I show you how I self-publish this book, or I'm going to try to self-publish this book, you have to know where it started. And it started in a little event in November called NaNoWriMo at a little IHOP pancake place with some local writers who loved fantasy and horror and mystery and inspired me to keep writing. So definitely come write with us this November if you want. Give me a thumbs up or give a thumbs up for NaNoWriMo inspiring us to write our novels. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you are participating, what kind of book you're writing. You can just drop it in the description. How are you doing this year? I'd love to hear from other writers. Have you self-published an NaNoWriMo novel, or traditionally published it, or hybrid published it? How did it turn out for you? And are you going to try to do that with this year's NaNoWriMo novel? All right. Thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe. See you next time.